Immigration Service is subject to the jurisdiction and supervision of the Secretary of Homeland Security, who has not been picked yet by Mr. Trump. However, Mr. Trump already picked the Attorney General, who will supervise, among other things, the immigration court system. Mr. Trump picked Senator Jeff Sessions to be the next Attorney General, and Senator Sessions is very well known to immigration practitioners, to immigration lawyers. He is a Republican senator from the state of Alabama. He has been a senator for the last 20 years or so, and he is famous or infamous because of his very drastic, very right-wing, very anti-immigration positions in the Senate. You could always count on Senator Sessions to be the most anti-immigration and most anti-immigrant senator in the Senate of the United States. However, this still does not mean that this will be the policy of the new administration. Maybe it will be, but maybe Mr. Trump appointed such a big opponent of immigration because he would be the best deputy to carry out any kind of immigration policy that Mr. Trump wants to carry out, even if it is a more liberal policy. It's a very good idea, a very good tactic to entrust a more liberal policy to the hands of the one who is the most radical against immigration. Let me remind you that it was Richard Nixon who was famous of being very, very anti-communist, who is actually the one who made the opening and the accommodation with communist China. So sometimes it is the opponent who is best to carry out a more liberal policy. In the meantime, nothing much is happening in the field of immigration. All we need to do is to sit back and wait for another 2 months until Mr. Trump actually becomes president.
That's very interesting information. Of course, we have been reading about these latest developments and the latest cabinet appointments. Now, wouldn't it also be a positive thing, because now it became like a wake-up call for so many people to start working on their immigration papers? It's because people had been like so lax attending to their immigration situation. And I guess now that they think that it would be much stricter, they're trying to get more information now, as we had been receiving a lot of information, Attorney Golan, especially those who have been out of status, those who are working but without the documentation. So these are the things that we will be tackling on the program. Have there been any new developments with regards to employment-based immigrant and non-immigrant visa programs, Attorney Golan?
First of all, you made a very astute observation that there is a great number of people who could do their immigration cases, but didn't do them because they were lazy or not interested, or they felt comfortable enough as it was, and only now, because the victory of Mr. Trump and maybe the appointment of Mr. Sessions is